When will my first mortgage payment be if I'm buying a home? That might be a question that's on your mind if you're buying a home in the Denver area. My name is RJ Baxter with Fairway Independent Mortgage with your tip of the week, and I'm going to answer that question today in today's video. So let's talk about it. So if you're buying a home, especially if it's your first time, you might be thinking to yourself, when is my first payment? I'm really nervous because I'm spending a lot of money on the down payment and closing costs, and I want to make sure of when my first payment is so that I can be sure to budget for it. Well, the answer to that question is it's typically due the first of the month after you close, if that makes any sense. So for example, let's say you're closing on your house in February, your first payment would usually be April 1st. So you don't have a payment that first month after closing. What's going to happen is the lender is going to collect interest on your mortgage at the closing for the month of February, because the mortgage payment pays the interest in arrears for the month that has just passed. So in other words, the March 1st payment that you're not making, that covers the February interest. So for that reason, if you close in February, the lender's going to collect for those days in February that you have the mortgage because you're not making that March 1st payment. And then your first payment is then April 1st. Now there is an exception to this, and this is called, there's a couple terms to this, it's called a short pay or an interest credit. If you're closing at the very beginning of the month, within the first 5 days of the month, you can have your mortgage set up to where your first payment is that very next month after closing. Why would you want to do that? Because then you're bringing less to closing. The lender is actually not going to collect any interest at closing. They're going to credit you the interest for that month that you did not have your mortgage. So if you close on February 5th, let's say, you can have your first payment be March 1st, and since March covers all of February's interest, the lender's going to actually credit you for those 5 days in February that you didn't have the mortgage. So you're going to bring less to closing, but your first payment is going to be sooner. So hopefully that helps you out if that's a question that's been on your mind if you're buying a home. If you have any more questions about home buying or curious what you can be prepared for with buying a house, just give me a call in the office. I'm happy to answer your questions. Once again, my name is RJ Baxter.